It's a science meets fashion experiment, and can you tell I'm excited? Let's get into this because I'm just like, ooh, my microbiology days, my science student days are coming back, and I cannot wait to show you guys how this actually works. What's up, K-Divas, and welcome back to another video. Have you ever wondered how to check if a particular fabric is real, fake, or a blend? Now, what I mean by this, in this particular video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually check if wool fabric, maybe you're buying the fabric or you bought the fabric, if you just want to be sure that it's actually 100% wool, I'm going to be showing you a trick for how you can actually find out how. If you want to see how this works, make sure to keep on watching. Huge disclaimer, please be careful when you try this. It could lead to an accident, so just do this in a place that is safe. And if you're someone who is under a particular age, do this with supervision so we don't just have anything happening that we do not want. With that out of the way, let's jump straight into the video. One thing you're definitely going to need for this is a lighter or some kind of source of flame. It could be matches, but I'm going to be using a lighter in this particular video. This was a trick I actually discovered when I went to Dalston Mills, and I've seen this every now and again in shop, but the guy really explained it to me that day. So wool is a fabric that is made from the fur of, I believe, a sheep. It's basically the coat, the fur of the animal. So you want the fabric to actually burn in a particular way if it is 100% wool. This is also a technique that I know hair vendors who sell like extensions, they use to check if the extension is synthetic or otherwise. So I have 3 fabric swatches here. We're all going to burn them one by one, and I would explain what actual 100% wool, what it should look like after you've done the burn test, which is what this is called. So let's just get straight into this experiment, because that's what this is. It's a science meets fashion experiment, and can you tell I'm excited? Let's get into this because I'm just like, ooh, my microbiology days, my science student days are coming back, and I cannot wait to show you guys how this actually works. So I have 3 fabric swatches here that look pretty similar to what wool would look like or suiting when you go into the shops, and we're just going to burn them one by one. So I'm going to start with this cream one here, and for safety measures, let's just put something underneath to catch any fallout. And you definitely want to start from like a small edge. You can use a small fabric swatch. It doesn't have to be the whole material. Just cut a small part of your fabric, either from the shop, from a sample, or from a fabric you already have, but just use like a small piece. So let's just burn this and see. Okay, so we're gonna let this burn for a bit and then just blow it out. And you see the way it's melted along the edge here? It's kind of like melted plastic. So this tells me that this fabric has polyester strands in there. That's one way you can easily tell if a fabric has polyester, is if it melts along the edges, like you know how plastic would melt. If you're not even sure, rub against it. If it feels like burnt plastic, there's polyester fibers in there. So this fabric is most likely a blend because it actually feels soft, like wool viscose. So I think it's a blend of maybe some wool, some viscose, and some polyester, but this is definitely not 100% wool. So this is the second one. This is felt. I want to believe this is felt. I'm not actually sure what felt is made from. Comment down below what felt is typically made from, but let's burn it and test. Oh yeah, that's very plastic. I mean, it smells like burnt plastic. Oh, this is actually just sad. Because this actually looks like the kind of fabric you'd use to make like suits and outerwear, but yeah, look at the way it melts, kind of like rubber. And then when you smell it, it actually smells like burnt rubber. So this is another polyester based fabric, unfortunately. This is swatch number 3. This I've actually used for a project of mine, so shame upon me if I could not tell that this was wool or a blend, but I guess we'll find out together what exactly this is. So here we go. Oh wow. So this one, You know the smell when you're straightening your hair? That's what this smells like. Let's just burn it burn it some more to be sure. Yeah, so this actually smells like burnt hair. If you've ever straightened your hair using flat iron or a blow dryer, the smell that you would normally perceive, that's what this one actually smells like. It does not smell like the first two that were like, you know, plasticky or anyway. And when you touch the burnt edges, rather than a brittle sensation, the ash feels a little bit smooth between your fingers. So I say those two telling signs definitely let me know that this is wool. This is definitely wool. This is wool compared to the first two, which were more like polyester blends. So these are all the three samples that we tested in this video. This first two definitely have polyester in there. This one more than the other, based on how it just melted like rubber along the burnt edges. This one I think has something else in there because it burns like it's wool, but the smell just gives it away that there is polyester fiber in this particular fabric as well. Whereas this one, when I actually burnt it, it smelled like burnt hair, and then the debris itself feels smooth between the fingers. So if you're ever in a fabric shop and you just want to be sure that, usually people who sell fabric, they know this trick, they know this technique. Once you just say, oh, can you just burn the edge for me to check if this is 100% wool, they're usually open and willing to do this for you, just to like clarify that what you're buying is actually wool or if it's a wool blend. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick video showing you how to test if a fabric is, you know, 100% wool. This works for wool. If there are any other fabric that you guys would like us to kind of demo to find out how it's real or fake, whether that's cotton, whether that is silk, whether that's satin, comment down below and I will do my research to actually find out how we can prove if a fabric is real or if it's fake, if it's something that is easy like this one that we just burn the edge to see what it burns and what it smells like. This is a technique that is really easy to do. Just be mindful when you try this on yourself because we're dealing with fire and with flammables. But if you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up, comment further video ideas down below in the comment section, and until next time, have a good morning, afternoon and evening wherever you are. Bye.